Blunt's Discussions is moving to YouTube every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central. Warning, all the blunts smoked on this show were rolled by professionals. Viewer discretion if high.
They smoke. They drink.
I may have picked up another bottle of moldy eggs, having a good time, and I woke up in a detox tank.
And they're moving over to YouTube. Every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Central.
Bruh, that shit was hot than a motherfucker.
Matter of fact, run that back one more time. I gotta hear that shit one more time.
Join in on the discussion.
Yo, that shit was garbage.
Personally, I would not recommend using that ugly snare.
Oh shit, man, I thought you were a bad rapper and everything. I'm huffing that shit. You piece of shit.
So head over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell.
Blunts and Discussions, Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Central, only on YouTube.
Welcome to Blunts and Discussions. Special late edition. You can tell we're a little bit late. And
What?
But we're here, right? We all made it.
We had blunts to roll and shit.
That's true.
Welcome to Blunts and Discussions, y'all. I'm your bro host, Nuke.
I'm always last. We know I'm last.
Usually you're first. You're always fucking first. What are you talking
I feel like I'm always last because I usually say kamikaze and this is blunts and discussions. I'm last. We know.
Is that right? Is that usually how it goes?
Yeah. I don't know which one of you goes first, but I know it's I'm Nuke, I'm the Ride, and I'm Kamikaze, and this is Blunts and Discussions.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Thanks for the new subscriptions on YouTube, y'all. We certainly appreciate it. The channel is definitely growing. But yes, I am the Ride, and that's Kamikaze, and this is
Blunts and Discussions.
Yeah, we got to
getting better by the fucking episode.
That's right. That's right.
One more again, you tuned in to Blunts and Discussions again. Next time, bring a friend.
That's right. Ooh, I like that. Run that back.
Already forgot it.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah. But I like that. Run it. Here we are again. Come on in. Bring you and a friend.
Next time, bring a friend.
Next time, bring a friend. A friend.
One more again. It's Blunts. You've tuned. See. One more again. You've tuned into Blunts and Discussions again. Next time, bring a friend. Over to YouTube, of course, because if we see you anywhere else, we're going to call you out on the show.
That's right. That's right. Like I'm going to have to call Jazzy out here. What are you doing?
Yeah, I hate to do it.
Jazz.
Oh, here she is, though. She just popped up. That's a G.
There right she is. She knew. She knew she was about to get shit off.
Nah, what's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight to Blunts and Discussions. Yeah, so yeah, we started off a little rough there. That's why we're a little late. Sorry about that.
New
Wouldn't be
year,
a
new
show
intro.
without the technical difficulties.
We're working on it. New year, new intro. Yeah, we're working on it.
Slowly stepping it up over here.
Slowly stepping it up. That's right. We fucked around one time, put out that post like, yeah, man, we need somebody to help with an intro. Should have been, it's my fault because I should have clarified. Like, yeah, we're looking for somebody to do a free intro. You know,
Yeah.
motherfuckers sending us messages like, yeah, man, I'll do it flat right now for $1,000. Like, bruh.
That's exactly when I stopped checking my inbox on my artist page, bro. Like that's when that shit got flooded. I was like, I'm not going in there.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's my fault.
Got some very serious inquiries and some, but they were all for some sort of financial compensation. It doesn't really work. That's not how things work around here.
Yeah.
This is a 3-man operation. We do what we can do.
I apologize if you've inboxed my artist page in the last, I don't know, since whenever that happened, because I haven't been in there since.
No, and it's all my fault. Matter of fact, it's too bad I didn't take a screenshot because Kamikaze sent me an angry ass text the other day. He was mad at the motherfucker. Want to tell him about that?
No, go ahead, right?
Well, he threatened to take away his page and everything, man. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker threatened to take away his page, and he's like, man, I'm about to walk out the door. Fuck this shit, you know. And what the fuck was that? Was that my house?
No, I was at my house. It's just my dogs
That's
announcing
back
themselves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm just
Shout out to
bullshitting.
Kamikaze's dogs.
Yeah, that wasn't said. Yeah.
Erase that when we reboot this shit. Shout out to Andrew. What's happening, man? Phoenix Log, what's going on, brother? Hey, check the link, man. We're over here on these YouTube streets, bro. So try to slide through that way, man. You know what I mean? That's really where we're trying to get off these other social media platforms and go to YouTube because that's where everybody's doing videos these days. You know what I mean?
And FB be pulling us over live on the air. So
I'm talking about them motherfuckers be, bro. We start doing some shit and all of a sudden, man, they just That's
just
supposed to be
like
the
that.
spirits. Yeah, like you're booted off. Yeah. So, but yeah, he said he got that chronic hydro buffet. Yeah, I hear that. Shout out to Zane. What's going on, Zane? Fam, make your way over to the YouTube streets, bro. All of you guys, we appreciate everybody showing up, but we're on the YouTube streets, man. The link is, matter of fact, where the hell is the link? We'll put that link up there, man. Do I have the link? Maybe I don't. All you got to do is go to type in Blunts and Discussions on YouTube. You'll see the Blunts and Discussions logo on there. You know what I mean? And yeah, and then you can chat in real time because some of these the chats that come in, they're delayed. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to Will. Same with you, brother. If you wouldn't mind, what do you guys think's the make your way over to YouTube, Will? What do you guys think's the best collab song has been in hip hop to date?
Damn.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
You know, some popped in my head. I don't know. This is just me on the fly winging it. I don't even remember what the song is called, but I just know that Lil Wayne was on it. Jada Kiss was on it. That's really all I remember. I wish I could remember the song. I know it had like a hard ass string riff in it though. That's all I remember. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, but I don't know. I could sit on that question for a minute. I don't know. That was just literally what popped in my head right there because it was a dope beat, a beat that neither one of them typically are on, and they snapped. Particularly Jada Kiss, Lil Wayne, Jada Kiss, and there's other people on there I don't remember. I just remember Jada Kiss's verse though.
Huh. Hey, you can still hear me? Everything good? We're not lagging too hard?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm about to whistle at my dog real quick. Let me mute.
Well, that was part of the reason why we was late, because I was trying to get my fucking audio situation right without hearing background noise and shit. Because that's Kazi's thing. I don't want to step on his toes, because the whole background noise is...
Well, I don't think anybody wants to hear the wee.
What the hell?
But I am headphones. That's how his fan sounds when it.
Oh, timestamp that.
We still waiting on donations. So I can buy myself.
Timestamp that one. We're going from Mr. Sound Effects over here.
Damn it. Well, I made another cutscene for blunts and discussions.
Shout out to Jasmine for always being a supporter.
Well,
Straight up.
let's go back to this real quick, man, because that's a good
Yeah, go ahead.
question.
Mhm.
We don't have to do a number one thing, but let's get some out there because I know what you're talking about, like that same era that Wayne would like mixtape Wayne and shit, where you'd get a mixtape and it has like fucking 4 or 5 heavy ass hitters on it and shit. And then like I can't even remember what the name of the fucking song was or who was on it. But back when it came out, it was like, God damn, when did they get on a fucking song together? And they just
I'm not
were
even
all
good
fucking gas.
at song titles. Like I don't know. You'd be like, man, what song is it? I don't know really what it's called, but I know I want to hear
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. There's a lot of old fucking mixtape shit that I would love to be able to get a hold of. You can't even find that shit on like. I mean, you might be able to find it on YouTube. I'm sure that's the only place you could, but it definitely ain't. It ain't on like they never put the mixtapes on like Spotify or Amazon Music or none of that shit.
Speaking of
Yeah,
trying
I
to
don't-
mixtapes. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you complete your thought, bro.
No, man. It wasn't. Well, all I was gonna say was I don't know, man. That's hard. Of all time, I don't know. I don't know. I might be able to do a year one or a 10-year one or something, but all time, I'm gonna need to think on that.
I'll give you top 5 Eminem since I'm Stan over here.
Well, for those of you guys in the chat, who do you think? What's your opinion? One. No, I knew you thought that's what it was, but I was gonna say that out before Kazi so rudely interrupted me. Five. Then of course he followed it up with no
timestamp.
Right?
Timestamp there.
The moment Kazi took away his pages.
Yeah, he slides out like, what? You know what? Fuck it. That was the last straw, man. I know I acted like we were cool, but fuck that shit. Go.
Holding them like a suitcase and shit. I'm out.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it's like your live stream's been disconnected from the kamikaze. What the fuck? Shit.
You are no longer an editor. Oh.
Yeah, I'm really lost everything. Numbers blocked and shit. Like, goddamn, bro. My Christmas present comes back in the mail in a week. Like, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'd like to hear what the chat talking about because maybe it'll spark some, but I can't pull something.
Well, you know what? The chat, Andrew actually said Snoop and Dre probably. And that's kind of where I went to, like, as far as I kind of went to what's the most popular, because I can't think of like a favorite one right off top. But
yeah, but that's almost not even a feature, man. They're like so fucking, they go hand in hand. They've been on so many songs together. Like, I mean, it definitely is a collab by definition, but I would almost think that you relate it more to 2 individual artists who aren't really that affiliated. Like Dre and Snoop, they're on the same label. Like they're both on death row at one point, so that kind of doesn't count.
Well, yeah, I think it does. I think it does, especially now that Snoop is he's tried to put some distance between himself and Dre, and it's understandable, man. But he also at the same time, you're right, is that they're tied at the hip, man. It's Snoop and Dr. Dre all the way. You know what I mean?
It's like Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess if you had to put a bunch of partner names together, you go from Bonnie and Clyde to fucking Snoop and Dre. Yeah,
that's a tough question, though. Damn it. It's going to eat at me until I figure that out.
Yeah. Eminem collapse. Eminem and Biggie, dead wrong. Eminem and
Biggie, dead wrong.
Yeah. You got it going on. You're dead wrong.
What, they fucking like just added them on there? It's one of them songs?
Well, I guess it's
that doesn't count.
A collab. All right. Eminem and Jay-Z, Renegade.
I guess it does count.
Still counts.
Still counts.
Eminem and Lil Wayne.
Yep.
Drop the World on Your Head or whatever the fuck, or that one that he was on with Drake. I don't know. I mean, I think really if you're going back, like as far as some of the best ones of all time, like I do think fucking Bone Thugs with Tupac on that shit was a pretty fucking It was a pretty epic song.
I thought that yeah, it is a huge epic song. But I thought, as far as songs go, that that Bone and Biggie song was a little more dynamic than that other one. You know, it almost seemed like
I
you what?
hated the hook.
For what?
The song you're talking about, the
Bone
big brown
and
and
Biggie,
baggy, brown and baggy. I like when Crazy came in the background and shit. Like that was cool, but nah. That shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think
No,
that.
man.
I think the Biggie and Bone was probably hitting a little harder, just as far as the vibe. But I think the Biggie and
I wasn't slapping
Bone
that in
and
the cutlass.
Pac, that shit was just, it was a little, a little harder.
I wasn't slapping Bone and Biggie track in the cutlass.
I was.
No,
I was definitely slapping that Thug Love though, or that or whatever it is, the Tupac feature.
yeah.
I mean, I was playing them both, man. You know, but the thing is, it was like, I don't know, man. There was something about I don't know. They were both played a lot. You know what I mean? I'm talking about. Yeah, I grew tired of the Bone and Biggie, that shit. But at the time, that shit was, I don't know. But maybe it was because I was riding around in a fucking Regal full of bitches, and it just seemed to be hitting a different way than Thug Love did. You know, I don't know. Well, maybe not.
I was just trying to think of what Bone songs I was slapping. I don't know. I was on that Heavens movie. Like I really wasn't slapping Bone, but I was slapping that Busy's Heavens movie. I know that.
Yeah, but that was later though, wasn't it?
I was probably like 98 or something.
What's another early collab song though? Like those are some of the early collabs. Like what else? Who else was fucking with? Because it seems like there was a lot of politics to fucking making songs with each other at the beginning of the shit. You know what I mean? Like
Busta Rhymes and Rick James when he redid Ghetto or in the Ghetto.
Rick James and who?
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That shit was banging.
I was definitely slapping that.
Hell yeah, that shit did bang. But that was still a little. That was a little later as far as.
Yeah, that was like 04. No, it was probably like 02 or something. I'm not sure.
Y'all remember? You guys remember? What's that? Oh, Olive. Sorry about that technical difficulty. Got some food just walked in the door. A little late. I did advise don't bring that shit down. I'm going live, but here it is nonetheless. So just cover that up.
I don't know who was singing on that game song on the LAX Files, but I think that song was called. I don't know. I just know it was number 2 on the LAX Files. I don't know what that song was called.
I remember that album.
I just actually thought, like, you know what, man, it's not the most popular. It's popular, but it's not the most popular. I don't know about the Sleep Stalker. I know that song. I've heard it before. I can't remember what it was right off the top. But I do know that For the Love of Money was major. The Love of Money was great.
I still slap that song.
Yeah, wow. Man. It was like, dude, you never heard somebody say that many motherfuckers in a 45-second time period. But he made it work. They made it work. You know what I mean? Like it worked. So now everybody knows, bro. Yeah, oh shit, here comes the motherfucking, there's always hide behind the tree.
It's one of the easiest songs to learn the lyrics and sing along with.
Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. It was the way he did it, man. There was a brilliance to that when you really think about it, man. Like because he did his own little. There was no harmonies to it, but he had that. Oh shit! Here comes the motherfucking cops. It was like he was doing his harmony thing. Like, well, do your thing, but kind of, there's some backstories you hear about that. How that came about. How they were kind of telling them like, yeah, just kind of stretch them words out, go slow and stretch them out, like harmonize that shit. Then I seen another video where they were like, yeah, man, it's kind of fucked up because he really had liked the song. Kazi, I don't know if you heard this one. He really had liked the song of Bones, and he was trying to get on the shit, and he got on it, and they kept it 100 with him. Like, nah, that's not working. It's not working. They kicked him off.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and then he died like fucking 2 months later, and like, God damn, and now the shit's gone. Like, well, we should have just. Now we all feel bad. Should have just.
Who was it? Bone?
Yeah, Bone and Easy E. Yeah, there's some unreleased shit somewhere that they did. You know.
I just thought of a dope collab. 8Ball and MJG featuring Lloyd. Forever.
I know that.
I was definitely slapping that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know who Lloyd was before that song?
I think he came out with an album or something. He was around.
Yeah, he was around. He was on the damn. You talking about which one you talking about? You talking about the singer or are you talking about the
Singer?
Cat. Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
What was that label he was on before? The hell was that label he was on, bruh?
Suave House or something?
No, you said Lloyd and who?
And 8Ball and MJG.
Was that Suave House? Yeah, they've always were Suave House. Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. That's just what came to me when you said that.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
I remember back then though that fucking that Pretty Ricky album, like that shit was like sonically, that was one of the hardest hitting albums I had played in my Cutlass at the time. Like that shit was like, I don't know who mixed that album, but they did a phenomenal job. I mean, it probably sounds like trash now, but I'm just saying back then, them drums and the bass was next level. That's the only reason I was slapping that album.
Yeah.
Hadn't.
What's going on, Jesse, with the Ultra Mega shirt on? I don't know what it says under it, but slide on over to YouTube. We're on the YouTube side. He talking about what's up? Shout out to Twisted Insane. He's talking about the that Lloyd album, or you were just talking about. Shout out to Jay. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I can't name another song off top that Lloyd did, but I just remember his name being around back then.
Yeah.
I was gonna say shout out to Jay and shout out to shout out to Edward too, but I was specifically gonna say shout out to Jason too. Fam, we're over here on the YouTube side, bro. You know what I mean? We definitely like to have your company over here. Come join the discussion on the YouTube side, bro. The link is somewhere around there. Somebody can share it.
I said a couple people in the comments were saying some good ones too. Was it Busta Rhymes and Mystical? You remember that shit?
That don't even sound familiar to me.
Man, you know, it's kind of fucking. It's fuzzy for me too, though. But I feel like it was at the height of those two kind of being the two of the big chop. They weren't really choppers and shit, but they kind of were, but in their own style. And I could have swore they did have a fucking song together, man. Maybe I'm tripping and they're lying, but we're joking.
No, I'm sure Hurricane knows his shit. It kind of does sound familiar, but I would have to go recap on the YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nothing's hitting my head right off the top with that though. Yeah, that was a good song right there.
That with Sugar Free.
Yeah, actually, my favorite DJ Quick song really is probably, you know, I like a lot of his shit, man. So I don't want to say my favorite, but I think the one he had most success with was that one he did with Tony Tone. That let's get down, man. That shit slaps still.
Yeah.
Man.
I like that Stay Ready that he did with Sugar Free too.
Yeah, man. Sugar Free's dope. He just had a new video come out. I play it, but some of you guys are over on the FB side and over here on the YouTube. It's okay, but can't run it over there, or we'll get the Q kamikaze police siren.
We'll get the
we get flagged to pull over on that side. But we're glad everybody's over there. But please make your way over to the YouTube side, man, because once we get that going, we'll be able to pull up a whole lot of examples. Shit, pull up some of the songs that y'all are recommending. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there is a song. It says by Busta Rhymes.
What's happening?
It says is they wilding with us or getting rowdy with us? It says Busta Rhymes featuring Mystical.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing in my head.
Yeah, it's not clicking. DMX and Cisco, man. Is that Tell Me What They Really Want? Is that it?
Yeah,
is that the song? Man, that shit goes. That shit goes.
That beat fucking was hitting in the day.
That shit goes. Yeah. Dre and Snoop the Wash. Yeah, that man. Yeah.
That was one of my favorite albums.
Man, that whole album
as far
slapped.
as front to back, like no skipping, man, that could have been we talked about that a while ago. Like that's close to a masterpiece album when we had like what's a masterpiece and shit. Like it's still, subjective, but for me, like every song on that shit was at least a thumbs up, if not a fucking super banger and shit.
And that's a soundtrack too. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. How about this then? What's the best soundtrack, bro? What's your favorite soundtrack of all time?
Yeah, well, that'd be one of them.
Man,
that'd almost be probably a late comer. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not number one. I don't know. I'd have to think about what number one would be.
I'm gonna have to go with that. Murder Was the Case, man. Murder Was the Case was a great produced album, front to back, man. It was. Even the songs I didn't like, they were all of standard quality. You know what I mean? They all had that.
I didn't know that was a soundtrack.
Sorry, he was about to go.
No, I was just.
You just got to chime in, bro. You took the breath and everything. Like,
well, I was still calculating, but I think I'm gonna go with Tales from the Hood soundtrack.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
Hold on, you put the Tales from the Hood soundtrack over the Murder Was the Case soundtrack?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've heard either.
Yeah, me too. But there were some good ass songs on that.
But I know Domino was on Tales from the Hood. Spice One was on Tales from the Hood.
Bro, I really wanted to get on a song with Domino. I still would. It's on my bucket list, man. Like, I'm gonna have him come in and do that yang yang shit all over again. Like, bro,
I know there's one that you guys are both missing. That's for sure your favorite that you're forgetting about, and it's the 8 Mile soundtrack.
I don't even think I've ever owned a copy of that shit. Like, man, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. But I have heard it though, and yeah, it had that Dr. Dre overall production feel to it. It was a quality album.
Like, I'm not saying I didn't listen to that song. I'm just saying I was not slapping in the Cutlass.
And that the Dre and Quick song, I just played that for you the other day when I was talking about with that kick on the one. Remember? Yeah. Dre and Quick, man, dude, them boys is nasty with him. Yeah, the Wash was dope. Tupac Juice. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was.
I'm gonna tell you, I had that soundtrack. It was the only CD I had. I don't know. It was some wild circumstances, but I'm just saying I had my boombox and I had that motherfucking CD and I was slapping that shit from top to bottom, but I wouldn't put that in there personally. Enough respect, dude. Enough.
Yeah.
It was a dope soundtrack, but I wasn't slapping that in the Cutlass.
Yeah. Rick James and Tina Marie. I just mentioned her a couple weeks ago. Remember, Nuke? It's like, need that Tina Marie. Remember?
Yeah.
Tina Marie. Yeah. Belly. I don't know, man. Belly, I heard it. I heard my cousin playing it in the Cutlass one time, and it was just like, I don't know. It just wasn't for me, man. It had that, I don't know, like overly New York-y element to it. Like I don't know. It just wasn't, I don't know. It was too far to the east for me.
Did you like what about the Baby Boy soundtrack?
Yeah, it was cool.
I was slapping.
They had some bangers on there, right? And I was thinking, How High. Now, How High was almost like one of those cult movies that I watched in my teens and shit. It's like one of those smoke movies and shit. So, if you look at the playlist, I'm sure it has some shit on there though. Like, and well, I don't know. It was kind of like a fucking weed vibe song album.
Yeah, but I knew this.
Wilder was on there. That shit was banging.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know with the How High. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that I like that album. I stand by that. Fucking yeah! Look at, man, we forgot Friday.
Did we?
I thought about it.
Oh shit, it didn't even look like you were paying attention to that. Were you, Nuke?
What, the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
Oh, okay. I'm over here just clicking on shit, and I'm realizing I'm just clicking on all types of shit. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, man. Anyway, yeah. Friday was a banging album too, but I don't know, man. There was something about it that was like, I don't know, man. Something about Murder Was the Case. It almost seemed like the first, bro. There's like 4 or 5 songs on that album that are so dynamic that the songs that aren't as dynamic kind of out, carry the whole album, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then again, so does The Wash, and so does Friday too.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just chalk it up to Dr. Dre's just that bad motherfucker when it comes to producer, because if he's touching that shit, bro, you about to have some golden production. That's all I'm saying.
I'm still going with Tales from the Hood.
Yeah. I'd have to hear all the songs. But you're almost like you like it because of their reference to the movie, right?
No.
What
just
reference?
stand alone without the movie, the album.
The Spice One track was. I bought the whole album just for that song. When I heard that, we was watching the movie and shit, and like it was like me and Anyway, we just all knew we were buying that album. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Crazy Kane.
That song was just, I don't know, it was one of them ones. And then the Domino one on there,
yeah,
it was like a slow one, but it was slapping.
Somebody, actually, it was just a few comments back. Twisted actually said Domino was on Banging on Wax. Did you know that? Nope. Anybody? I
think I just seen that because I was watching something on Battle Cat, because I didn't know Battle Cat was heavily involved with that. With the production on that album.
Yeah, what do you say? It wasn't a game of football, but I hiked it. And like he got off. He got. Not going to mention the song it was. But the album was Banging on Wax. But still, doesn't matter. But he was on there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that.
It might be. It's been a while.
Yeah, Above the Rim definitely killed Belly. They had that's what I'm saying. That was another album that was like, wasn't that a Death Row album? Am I tripping?
I don't remember the Tupac song on there.
On Above the Rim? No, man, the Dog Pound was on there. DJ Quick was on there. They had some shit on there, man.
They might be, but that's the only one I remember.
Baby, I really didn't mean to turn you on. We're about to, that's included in the next commercial right there, that whole last 15 seconds.
I'm just saying, that song, pour out a little liquor. I was slapping the shit out of that.
What album was that on again?
I was on the Above the Rim soundtrack, wasn't it?
It might have been.
Or I might be thinking of Pain. I think Pain, I don't know. See, now I'm confusing myself. But I feel like I had that soundtrack, and that's how I had that song at the time. But I guess I don't know. I couldn't help but notice your pain. My pain. It runs. Maybe that's the song that was on the soundtrack. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, actually, I heard Ice Cube.
Any others?
Oh, well. Any other what?
Are there any others? I think we're beating the shit out of this topic.
The show, I don't know. The show, well, somebody actually, Twister says the show was in his top 5. I don't know, man. I don't remember it that well. I remember that it's an everyday thing. That Bone shit, that was tight. And other than that, I don't remember any other songs from the show soundtrack. Personally, I don't. But I was actually going to say, let's just put an end to the rumor for everybody tuning into the chat, okay? I didn't interview him or anything. Not yet, anyway. We haven't had that privilege to get Ice Cube over here yet, but he'll slide on over to these YouTube streets one day, right? Cube. But no, he says he was talking about the Friday movie. I heard Ice Cube wanted to do another Friday movie, but some BS happened where he couldn't. Yeah, and basically he was saying that, yeah, man, everybody's already on board. Some people have passed away. You know what I mean? The dad passed away. Debo passed away. You know, people ain't here. No, Ezel passed away. You know, people are gone. But he said Ice Cube said he's been wanting to do this like the last Friday for a while. But the company he sold the rights to, they got a whole different idea of what to do with it. You know what I mean? So they're not letting it go. You know, so
yeah, he said he's written like 6 different scripts and pitched it to the people who own the characters, and they were like they wouldn't greenlight his vision and shit, and he's not going for their vision if you don't, you know, don't see eye to eye with it. But yeah, I seen that same shit, man. Like he's tried, man. I don't think that shit's coming, man. That might be some corporate, you know, saying fuck Ice Cube and shit, you know, man.
Jason's Lyric was a good album, man. I'm trying to remember what was on there. Who was that? Who was in that movie? It was Jada Pinkett, Tretch, and I always forget dude's
That
name.
one that was in New Jack City.
He was in New Jack City. And what? Jason's Lyric?
Yeah. I don't remember his name.
Oh yeah, that was Jason. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I was trying to remember that dude. He was in that Tupac's video. I Ain't Mad at You. He was his homeboy in that video.
Oh,
he was in that also. I can't remember his name. I never remember his name, but he's good.
Like Bokeem or something like that.
That's not even ringing a bell. I can't remember dude's name, man. I don't know. I wish I knew, but he's been in a lot of movies, man. He's been in a lot of movies. He's a good actor too.
Strapped. Caught up.
Yeah, that was a good one too. No, they dropped a cartoon version of Friday somewhere. I haven't caught that. Might have to look that shit up. Not right now, but on my own time, I have to look that up and get back to everybody.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in.
That's right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about J.O. Felony. I don't know. I don't know if that's a joke or
What? How about we start doing jokes? Another good
Bokeem Woodbine. Sorry.
I was right.
You were right. That's the guy. Sorry.
The Die Hard soundtrack.
Die Hard soundtrack.
Yeah, like Bruce Willis?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Shit. If we're going to go in movies, I'm going to have to say Top Gun is probably
Space
the most
Jam.
popular.
Space Jam soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, maybe that Space Jam's Space Jam's the most popular. I believe I can fly. Luke actually does a pretty good R. Kelly.
That's a free R. Kelly single right there. And fucking Jock Jams, Volume 2. Remember those?
Are you following this at all? Or no? I'm lost. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know, man. I was just throwing some good ones out there. Like
just thinking of soundtracks.
Oh, that was a song? Is that what it was?
No, like here's another good soundtrack. The Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Beat Street. Shit.
I did like the Boys in the Hood soundtrack.
The Bodyguard has Whitney Houston.
That's true. And no matter how many times you've heard that song, if it's on the radio, you're gonna let that shit ride. You know, you will.
What song we talking about?
Nope.
And I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. It was the theme song for The Bodyguard.
Nah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and switch the track.
What? Oh, yeah, man. Okay, well, I'm riding.
Oh, the Titanic soundtrack was probably
pull up to the light and
no. I'm talking about Windows Up, fam. 6x9 playing, pulling up to the red light. Like, let me turn it down just a little bit. Get going again, and, you know.
We're still talking soundtracks. Still talking soundtracks, people.
Well, according to the chat, it looks like we're all kind of running out of them. Is there another soundtrack anybody can bring up?
Titanic, man. The Titanic is probably one of the highest sold soundtracks.
The Titanic, yeah, maybe. The Godfather.
I like the out-of-tune flute version.
Yeah, The Godfather is a good one. Good soundtrack. It's just an instrumental.
Fuck. Okay. The Last Dragon. God damn. Y'all remember The Last Dragon?
Never ending story.
Yeah, the never ending story.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Whitney Houston song. Yeah. That's kind of funny. I just saw something the other day. Just for the sake of conversation, I'll just bring it up here. I saw Dolly Parton said she went up to Whitney Houston one day, and Dolly Parton's the one who wrote that "And I Will Always Love You" song, right?
Mm.
And she was like, apparently Whitney Houston didn't know it. She thought somebody just wrote that song, like, go ahead and knock this shit out, R&B style, whatever the hell. And she says, Dolly Parton's like, yeah, I run into her one day, and she's like, Whitney says to her, I heard you're doing my song. And she's like, I thought she was joking, but she was dead serious, like waiting for a response. Like, yeah, I'm covering it. She's like, no, honey, I wrote that back in 1970, some shit like that. You're singing my song. She's like, I am? Like, yeah, you did. You didn't even know. Fucking Whitney showing up on fucking all coked out and shit. Like, I heard you did my song. Like, man.
Like, damn, you didn't know you're singing somebody else's shit.
Yeah, like, man, shit. She just went in there coked out her motherfucking mind. And shit.
Yeah,
Good
man.
fellas.
Dolly Parton, man. She's
Dangerous Minds. That was another one.
Light It Up.
Huh?
Light It Up soundtrack.
The what soundtrack?
Light It Up with the Ja Rule track. Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know that one.
I said Dolly Parton was doing the fucking midnight countdown one the other night with someone.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I missed that. I bet she looks old as hell, but her boobs are intact like a motherfucker still. Huh?
That's about right. About sums it up.
She's got 22-year-old boobs and fucking a 75-year-old body and shit. Like, god damn.
Her boobs are probably older than 22.
He said Dolly can still get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, about a soundtrack. Yeah, damn. I don't know how the hell I forgot that one, bro.
I remember that one track.
Off that, man, I remember. Which one you talking about? About it. That's it.
Yeah, just that song.
Oh man, they had Mystical was on there. He had a dope ass song. That Tell Me How You Do That. There, that was huge. That was on that joint. Brother Lynch was on that shit. He had a dope ass song on there too. Yeah, that was a good one. Shout out to Jasmine for doing that research on Dolly Parton in the year she wrote that song. It's 1974.
Helping out with the stats.
Hey, on some real shit, Jazzy. I appreciate that shit, man. Keep them coming. If there's something you can throw out there to be like, this is the correct one. I don't know what I said. What did I say? 1978 or something? 6? I don't know. I remember people had the I Got the Hookup soundtrack, but that it just wasn't for me.
I only remember the title track.
Yeah, I remember that was about towards the end of the what's that? What's they say? That's the end of the line for No Limit Records, man. It's like, what's that quote? That great quote, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It was right at the end, where how far the wave could go, and you could until the waves crashed or whatever. Remember? And with the right kind of eyes, you could see.
Yeah, you can almost see the high water mark.
Yeah.
That was the high. Thank you. The high water mark was I got the Hookup soundtrack, and it was all downhill from there. Like, yeah, your time has come and gone. I'm your pushing man. That's actually the Superfly is a good album too, man. It actually is. Oh man.
Let's not forget Batman and Robin soundtrack. That had Bone Thugs on there.
Did it really? Oh yeah. Yeah, that was another high watermark of Bone. Like, bro, it just seemed like after the Art of War album, man, I don't know what the fuck happened.
They did this song for the Batman and Robin.
Yeah. Prince did a song on the first Batman album, and it was actually slapping.
Yeah,
that was
that almost like a background character. Like Prince is actually a part of the fucking Gotham DC universe and shit. Like he's an actual character in their fucking
I'm telling you, man. Keep that in mind and go back on the tour at Paisley Park. You'll be like, God damn. He's definitely a fucking Batman character. Who the fuck is this guy? The funny thing is nobody even knows. Nobody's even talked about it. Like, yeah, Prince did this. And it's like the closest I ever got to finding out was the Morris Day book. Other than that, it's like, who the fuck is this guy? You know, who the fuck is he? Thicker Than Water soundtrack? Yeah, I don't know. Never
That
heard
was
of
a
it.
good one. That track, that Mac 10 track, I bought that whole soundtrack just for that one song.
I don't even remember that, man. I'm trying to think of any song from that album. I have no idea. You know?
He had a cold old school beat on there. And I remember he was talking about ain't even no samples. It was one of those boom, shucks. Like, I don't know, it was just one of them ones.
Yeah, I don't know.
Timestamp that.
It was just one of them
that's
ones.
another one. I'm about to run to
Twisted know what I'm talking about.
Oh shit. Oh man.
That track was slapping.
Colors, yeah, that was a little I don't know that song. You know, everybody knows, well, not everybody.
You don't know me, fool.
Yeah. Yeah, I am a nightmare. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You either know or you don't know.
Not everybody, right, guys?
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It was like, bro, that was like before my time and shit. But I watched it young. Like when I was young watching it, these motherfuckers looked old. Like, man, the homies don't bang like that no more. This is some old shit. These motherfuckers look old as fuck. So shit was different. Anyway. Menace. Oh yeah, how the hell did we miss that one? Menace to Society though.
Yeah, but what was on there besides the MC or the MC8 track?
The MC8 track. Oh yeah, the MC8 track. The Lynch Mob was on there. DJ Quick was on there. Spice One was on there. The Trigger Gods. No Heart. That shit knocks still. Actually, I just heard a remix to that song. You guys don't know that song? Either one of you? Spice One?
Yeah.
That's not. Well, they there's a remix to it that him and Twister just did. I don't know if they just did it, but I just heard it. It wasn't bad, I don't know. We're going wherever the wind blows.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's do a speed round where we name off as many soundtracks as we can.
I don't got any more.
I'm like, bro, I ran out of them 20 minutes ago. They keep throwing them out. Like, oh, here's another one. Like, that dude sent in that piano fucking soundtrack or that beat. Remember? Oh, no, hold on. I was about to do fucking.
Getting all kinds of time stamps tonight.
Yeah, I was about to do the Unsolved Mysteries. But that's not what I was going. That's not what I meant.
It was 7:30 at night.
Yeah. That shit. And the nosy bitch down the street.
And nosy bitch down the street made herself known to the culprit.
Oh man. Okay. Man. Yeah, we kind of talked about Space Jam. Damn, I'm way behind on this shit, man. God damn. Sorry, you guys.
Set It Off. What was on Set It Off? What was the song that was on there?
That was Bone Thugs was on there. And some Ed and Vogue song was on there, right?
Oh, that's yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, that was about it. Purple Rain was good. It wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad at all. It's just a little. It's funny when you take the tour and you look at how big he actually was, man. We took the tour because we all obviously live in Minneapolis, so it's like, yeah, it's a fucking 15-minute ride out, and we'll go check out Prince's crib. Yeah. I'm talking about the clothes. The clothes are micro as hell. His bike that was in Purple Rain, bro, looked like something. Looked like my son's fucking mini bike.
His piano was smaller. His guitars were smaller.
Yeah, he was a tiny dude, but he was funky in the motherfucker. That's for sure.
Motherfucker like 5'2".
I don't even know what the hell he is. Jazz, why don't you go ahead and find out how tall Prince was? Oh, nobody caught that.
Yeah.
Jazz keeping all these stats and shit. She's being a G tonight. I thought I would.
Shout out to Jazz.
Shout out to Jazz. Yeah, damn. He did another joke that didn't go over. Timestamp that, motherfucker. What?
No, I was just gonna say, man, it's crazy. Like with all these movies have in common is the fact that like whatever song was the best song in the movie, you pretty much guaranteed yourself a fucking top 100 spot for 6 months or some shit on the charts. Because if the movie was really good, the song is automatically going to be, played on the radio. They were marketing that shit like, here's the song from that movie that's out and shit. You know what I mean? Like that shit was good marketing. Like for whatever you have, you have artists who did it for different reasons and whether it was good or bad and shit. But I don't know. It's a brilliant fucking marketing scheme that everybody took advantage of on this shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. About to get there. It's kind of depending on you to give me this information that Trevor was cool enough to find. Thanks, Trevor. Appreciate it.
Prince was 5'2". I was right yet again.
That is very true. Yes, unfortunately, Prince has become synonymous with Dave Chappelle and Charlie Murphy now. Everybody knows this skit. Damn. Shirts versus blouses.
Yeah. Game blouses.
That's right. All right, you guys. Well, what time is it, man? It's about that time. Y'all ready for some Huff or Puff? Let's
spark your engines.
Boy, if that's not top of the line quality, goddamn it, I don't know what is. All right, man. So we're gonna do Huff or Puff, y'all. What's who we got coming up first, bro?
All right, first on the list we got Macavina. Track is called "Pick Up the Phone."
All right, Macavina, pick up the phone. Huff or Puff, y'all vote in the comment.
I can't hear shit.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing. I don't hear you either. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Hey, you know what? I'm over here bobbing my head. Look, the next time, that it looks obvious, man, we're not hearing shit, bro. Run something so I stop.
Sometimes it'd be slow intros though, so you're listening, maybe something's coming.
That's true. We're about to run the Huff or Puff real quick though, but while I get my shit together, because I don't know what just happened on that side, you guys. I don't know what happened on my side right there, but yeah, I'm gonna just run on the fucking globe here with our name on it. Guys, everybody, like and subscribe.
Blunts and discussions.
All right, we're gonna try getting this going again. I don't know what that was
about.
Blunts
and discussions. Every time it comes around.
All right, I think we got it.
Yeah.
Where the hell he go?
Smoke break. That's tight.
Yeah, quickly. We need more smoke breaks, bro. Yeah, man, I'm about to start doing 20 minutes on and 3 minutes off. Just enough to light a cigarette, take a piss, open Facebook, whatever. No. Anyway. Here we go. All right. Try it again, bro.
All right, first up is Macavina. Track is called "Pick Up the Phone."
How's that?
Yeah. Ray checking in. You know who the realest is, nigga. We bring it to you. Shit, I don't even need to rap on this rap. I'ma let the homies snuff y'all out. Mac, Trace. Would you pray for me or would you watch me lose? I gotta watch my back, know what not to do. Don't you play with me, I'll be.
Bro, I could have swore we ran that last time. That sounds way too familiar. Didn't we? We had to have. I know, man. I know we played that, man. Yeah, you heard it too. That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
No, don't play on the last one.
Well, that's what we just heard, wasn't it?
This one's called "Pick Up the Phone."
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, my apologies, everybody. Technical difficulty moment, but we're back.
You go.
What the fuck? Why did you have that go so goddamn long?
What's
I was
happening
giving
right
you all
now?
the time you needed, man.
What? No,
Giving
man.
you all the time you
Okay. Yeah, we got to figure that
you
out.
would pull.
That's a behind the scenes talking to each other, trying to figure out, hey, man, play something that I'll come back and fix it and stop it from
The
playing. And then
longer
you'll know
that
I'm ready
shit
to go.
went, the funnier it got.
All right, let's try this again, man. Last time, you guys. Pick up the phone by who?
Macavina.
Huff or Puff. Y'all vote in the comments.
You don't know what love is. If you don't put up a fight. And you don't know what love is. If you don't stay up all night. Well, if you don't know what love is. If you too good to call a million times. And you say you know what love is.
Yeah.
But I swear you never seen it in your life.
Money don't mean a lot when you don't got love at the cost of what? When you gon' boss up, when you wanna spend time but you're low on some. I done lost too much from me owning up. When you feel like a drug and I don't got plugs, substitute turn into a problem. You were there for me when I was low on funds. I could make you feel when you going numb. She wanna love but cannot trust, so she wanna fuck, now she getting drunk, hoping it numbs all of her pain. Out with the buzz, shorty a thug, rolling it up, smoking her lungs, living it up. And it's a shame, I am the one she wanna love, but cannot trust. Pick up the phone.
Trust, yeah, baby, you gotta know when the trust is. All this talking that we doing ain't for nothing. I ain't called and you ain't pick up, I'm about to lose my shit. So, I know you been hurt and I know you working. Know it all seems worthless, but you gotta pick up your phone. I know you hear me calling, babe.
Yeah. Riding through the town, smoke out the window. Hope you would feel like I'm in a benzo. I'm feeling rich even though my end's low. Moments like this, everything is simple. I'ma show you what it mean to go and elevate. What it mean to focus up until a better day. No more drowning out the pain with the Hennessy. Think I finally found the road to serenity. Yeah, I be solo dolo on mission. Try to put myself in position. Gonna have to come up on all these dollars. Little mama, now you see my vision. Baby, when you roll in my weed up, yeah, that shit be my favorite. Looking through the pain, she G'd up. I can see it in your eyes, don't explain it. Just pick up the phone.
Trust, yeah, baby, you gotta know when the trust is. All this talking that we doing ain't for nothing. I ain't called and you ain't pick up, I'm about to lose my shit. So, I know you been hurt and I know you working. Know it all seems worthless, but you gotta pick up your phone. I know you hear me calling, babe. I know you hear me calling, babe.
Okay. That was Macavina with Pick Up the Phone.
Man, I'm puffing at it, but the mix was horrible on my end. That was my only complaint though. And whoever sang that hook, she snapped. I mean, she snapped. I'm puffing it though, but bro, I'd go get that like mixed. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Just from my end, I felt like it needed to be like warmer or something for that vibe of the track. But I could hear what was there, and that's I'd run it back. Even just man, that hook was a gem. But that's just my opinion.
Nope.
Yeah. I kind of echo that same opinion, man. Like it had a good vibe to it. I couldn't tell if it was hitting right. I assumed it wasn't and shit with my little speakers and shit, but it's it was, I don't know, man. It was
Huff
good.
or puff, Nuke. Huff or puff.
I'm a puff.
You gonna puff?
Yeah, I'm a puff.
Bro, the chat's still going. I'm gonna puff it, but I'll keep it 1,000, man. The reason I'm gonna puff it is because the hook saved it so much. I'm talking about, bro, the chorus. Like you know what, man? That's what I'm saying. I know it's you rapping and shit, bro, but I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck happened on that. That beat wasn't calling for that at all. You know, and we puffed him last week, right? Didn't we? He got puffed.
He was calling to me, especially that second verse.
I don't know, man. I you know what? It was just something about it didn't start off very strong to me. It's that type of beat right there, man. Bruh, that type of beat right there. That's like a baby making beat, bruh. So you better be making love to that motherfucking track. And I didn't feel that at all. You know what I mean?
I'd put that second verse first.
Yeah, but I don't, you know what, man? To be completely honest, man, unless I catch something out of the blue that's like, ooh, that was dope. Man, that after that first verse, bro, kind of started going off into space and shit. Like I start thinking about other shit. Like, yeah, this is what I'm judging my Huff or Puff on. Like, yeah, I'm not playing that shit because I don't want to wait till the second verse, you know. But I'm still gonna puff it just because the girl was dope on there.
Yeah,
the
who sang that?
Yeah, no shit. She's dope. She had a great voice.
Yeah, I'd agree with that too, man. The chorus did save it. Like if it had any worse of a chorus and that chorus wasn't what it was, then there would have been like some more problems to say with the song. You know what I mean? But I think he was like the topic of the song that he was using. He only kind of used it a little bit, but for other parts of his verse, he was actually kind of in a different direction with what he was rapping about. And that was the part that I liked. And then when he tried to bring it back to what the chorus was about and like pick up your phone and shit, it almost seemed like the verses were forced to connect with the chorus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It didn't seem like, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not trying to sound fucking weird or nothing, but I'm saying on some real shit, dude. A motherfucking goddamn instrumental, man, sometimes requires you to quote unquote make love to that shit lyrically, like because if you don't, the track eats you up. And that's what I heard. Like, yeah, you know, you got drowned the fuck out in that one. You know, you drowned in some beatsy. He drowned like a motherfucker in that shit, bro. But I'm still gonna puff it just because the girl was dope. So where we're at? No, go ahead and run that banner, bro.
It's 3 solid puffs. I don't know what that banner is.
Yeah, I definitely put that second verse first, if you still care.
Man, it just didn't start off strong. Like, dude, I was feeling the way it was going on. It took me a while to feel the beat because it was like you came off so rough on it to or whoever the hell that was. It just it just wasn't for me, man. You know. Well, we're lagging like a motherfucker all tonight, man. Where the hell we at on that puff? We getting the puff?
I thought you put a new one on here.
No, it just says it's just here. I got it, man.
Just gonna do.
I got it. I'll take care of it. That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Who's the next one, bro?
Moving on. Next artist up is Ray Rilla. Track is called Answers and Echoes.
All right. And of course, I don't have that ready to go. So
woo!
I'm sorry about that, you guys. Sorry about that. Oh, god damn. Nope. Run something in the meantime and I'll catch up on it.
We're just having a good time, you know.
What the fuck is that?
I'm waiting on you to run something, man, because I'm trying to fucking figure this shit out. We're talking amongst yourselves. Run something, man.
Shout out to everybody in the chat right there.
All right, I like that one. At least we're just not sitting here looking like the way I was dying last night on the late night ride by myself. Dying like a motherfucker. 45 minutes. Oh shit. Okay. Hold on. Almost got him, bro.
That's what I was looking for. I was actually looking for like a banner so he could still talk. Like I was going to put the tuna fish banner up. I think you took down the tuna fish can, the bumblebee tuna.
Oh yeah, bumblebee tuna. Yeah, I think I did. All right, go ahead and run it, bro. One more time.
Artist next up is Ray Rilla. Track is called Answers and Echoes.
All right, Huff or Puff, y'all vote in the comments.
This video was recorded live on In the Basement TV.
Straight from YouTube to MP3. Please, folks, waves or MP3s only. That would be great.
Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Are you the answer? Are you an echo? Are you the answer? Are you? Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Are you the answer? Are you an echo? Are you the answer?
Are you my answer or a nightmare? As the truth comes closer, there's no light there. The real seems to die, the lies always echo. Smile through the pain, all the while I wanna let go. Ever since a child, I've been blinded by the ghetto. Tired of the lies, start the fire, get your petto. Not going for the okie dokie, following Pinocchio. I am the creator, always going back and forth. I tell the great debaters, just trying to relate. And I gotta make this cake, but money is the root of all evils. They jumping obstacles and dodging death like an eagle. See your life through these eyes, man, there is no equal. When your eyes go dark, you ain't gonna see no sequel. That's the end of the story, man. Did you get the picture? Hope you lived a good life. And somebody miss you when your soul forever cries. It can't be dry by no tissue. See the devil in my eyes, made it fast up to kiss you. If the angels don't say it, then the demons gon' get you. They're screaming and they're crying, but it's still gon' hit you. If you live by the gun, then you gotta die by it. Devilish thoughts, and no way I can deny it. Use imagination, then they say you fabricate. Mental alteration, I'm in orbit out of space. You say you want more, but I ain't got no time to waste. I'm headed for the glory, and you stuck at last place. The head from the bottom, give a shit how it tastes. Got an answer for a problem, 4 fit to the face. Murder cases, they can solve them. Fuck a first 48, fuck a first 48.
How many bars was that? Yeah.
Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Are you the answer? Are you an echo? Are you the answer? Are you? Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Are you the answer? Are you an echo? Are you the answer?
Number one, misquoted. Like a ticket time, I'm exploded. In love with the streets and you know it. Hopelessly devoted. Focus on the song cause he wrote it. Now we gotta go out here and show it. Suicide poet. Bullets coming at you when you flow it. Blood pouring out like poet. Nothing really new when you know it. Same old story. Hyped up for the guts and the glory. But you're not the father like more. Why you pass it to the boy? Why you teach a little bats a little boy? Not old enough to master his own toys. Now we smashing on his boys. Ready for the action, bring the noise. While I'm easily annoyed. Sounding like keys to the board. No one's taking heed to the void. These niggas bored. Nobody's eating anymore, so we're not speaking anymore. Speaking of more, repeat what you keep in the store. Now niggas creep in the doors. Weekly report, niggas done tore down the floor. Without due process in court, I mean the yard. Take that shit back to the yard. came from the same damn backyard. Seeing spinning stars, laugh about it later, sharing scars. Never would I send it to the stars that I couldn't fathom. Rather say that metaphor random. If you on my team, we a tandem. Tying on the same bandana. Right into the opera, the phantom. Slim him if my mans can't stand him. Hand on the hot gun, don't need it, but I got one. Rather caught with one instead of trying to get one. Dead if you be shy about it, live by it, die by it. Laugh now, but later you might cry about it.
Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Are you the answer? Are you an echo? Are you the answer? Are you? Is that an answer? Is this an echo? Is that an
I already like the beat and the hook. That's like my type of vibe. But the second verse saved it for me. And for that, I'm going to puff it.
Yeah, thank you for that, bro. 'Cause I had huffed it midway through. Like, bro, but you know what? You know what it was? For the main reason I huffed it, bro, is it was like it took too long for the beat to drop in. The chick was already came in there, man. It shouldn't repeat twice. You know what I mean? Repeating the same hook two times, man, when there's no real musical significant change to follow up with her having the goddamn audacity to repeat that shit twice. Fucking drop the motherfucking track. And also, it seems like it was like, bro, I don't know how many bars it was, man. It seems like it was 2 verses. Like,
This was like 24 bars,
bro, and
maybe 32.
And there was no musical pick me up. Like, to me, that shit's like, that's the shit you'll fall asleep on, man, because the chorus is so relaxing to put you in a deep thought, but the beat's not as dynamic as I like it to be. I think there's a couple other things you could throw in there, like some cymbals, some crashes and whatnot, and definitely cut the verses in half. But that second verse was definitely stronger than the first verse. And the mix on that, I'm sorry to say, brother, was terrible. Terrible.
Yes.
I mean, and that might have made a difference. It might have actually made the verses make that sense going that long. You know, it might have helped anyway. But it was like, yeah, man, there was nothing changed, man. It was like there was
Drop the drum somewhere.
Bro, yeah, man. You better start throwing something up in that shit, bro. Because you'll fall asleep on that shit, man. And you shouldn't. You know,
if you're gonna do a verse that long, man, them last 8 bars, just drop them drums, let that melody go, maybe with the snare still going or something, you know, like something to relax you back into that hook. That's all I gotta say about that. But I'm still puffing it though, because
I'm still puffing it.
Yeah. So
yeah, I don't think you can, man. I don't know if anybody's able to post a GIF. Please do so.
Or a GIF.
Or as a GIF. Thank you for that. Did we have that discussion before amongst ourselves? Like, what is it, a GIF or a GIF?
Yeah. It still feels weird to say GIF, so I'm just gonna keep rocking GIF.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep. Yeah, GIF sounds too close to GIMP, so it's like, I just don't like it. And that's a no-go, brother. It's a no-go.
Yep.
Not working.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay.
So I don't know what the official stats was on that. Did we all?
Nuke, did you say what you had to say?
No, I was pacing myself. I was building the suspense.
Okay. Well, wrap it up quick.
It's pretty good.
That's a puff.
Do you and your
All right, so how many?
Yeah, I guess that's 3 puffs. Go and hit that puff button. I just clicked those. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I know what I was doing. Here we go. That's a puff. That's the official one. Sorry, I ran the unofficial one at first. Yeah.
3 puffs.
All right.
Fuck off. Yeah. Hold on. I ain't ready yet, bro. I'm just kind of wondering. I'm kind of wondering though, you know, like it's not a GIF. It's like I've never called it a GIF.
I don't know what happened and why I say it. I'll be honest.
It's definitely one of those things when you say it wrong, people are like, "Oh, that guy's saying it wrong."
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
you're one of those guys.
He doesn't know shit about this. Yeah. no doubt. It is called a JPEG. A JPEG is a JPEG, though, right? It's not a JPEG.
No, it's a JPEG.
There's never in my life where I
Really?
was like, yeah, go ahead and send the JPEG.
Oh, that'd be terrible. Like it's a JPEG, like this whole time.
The kids are calling
JPEG.
All right, moving on, bro. Who we got? Nuke, you
All
can
right.
get the banner.
Next artist up is Legit. Track is called Way With Me.
All right. Shouts out to Legit. We gave her a lot of shit last week, but she's a good person, man. You can tell, man. She's cool. She fucks with blunts and discussions. Certainly appreciate it. I'm looking for the track. What is it called, bro?
Way With Me.
Way With Me. Huff or Puff. Y'all vote in the comments.
You got away with me. Open your eyes to see. You got away with me. You think I like you, but I don't. My fears get in the way of what I want. Don't be afraid to be by your side. Needing no one else. More time to think, more time to do, more time to choose. You got away with me. Open your eyes to see. You got away with me. Just then I realized why you're gonna cry into her eyes. Safe to say, we're not on the same page, but that's okay. And that's okay. I fell to you. I fell to you. Even what I've been
Legit. I can hear that you can sing. You also have like a good tone. Like you could sing probably like some soulful shit or something. Like, not saying that you couldn't do other things. I'm just saying that that wasn't it though for me. But I can hear. I want to hear something else because you just have this tone. I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, I feel like you can sing, but I don't know how else to say it. That one wasn't for me.
All right, Nuke, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that if anything, there was something to be. There's something missing on the production side of things. Shit, you know what I mean? Those are some really basic sounds. It was clearly a fucking sample. Like, you could, but, like Ozzy said, you could kind of feel the vibe of what you're going for. I think it was mostly, it wasn't a great produced beat, and it wasn't necessarily like it wasn't engineered or recorded even properly. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like it was very cheaply recorded. So
Huff or Puff.
in getting in the studio and working with somebody who can, point things out that you may be just rushing through or missing and shit. You know what I mean? But There's definitely talent, man. And the beat bangs. I think it's just
Inside shot at me.
no, I don't know. Maybe I forgot what I said.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But I don't know, man. I guess current presentation, I would like more from the production and the beat and everything else is a little rough too. So I gotta huff this shit as far as it's got something to it, but in this current presentation, it's not high quality. You know what I mean? Like it just needs some more production and more to it.
Damn, the chat's going in tonight, bro. It's recorded on TikTok.
But even so, I still hear that there's something there.
Dude,
Just not.
you know what? I'm gonna be the odd man out today, man, and I'm gonna puff it, man, just because your voice was so fucking strong. Your voice was actually really good. It missed a lot of things in there, though. There was no harmonies in there whatsoever. So I don't know if you know how to harmonize with yourself, but that was missing, and that was huge. Because when I was expecting that chorus to come along like it should have, I don't even remember the chorus. You know, there's nothing that really stood out about the chorus. It's like that wasn't part of that fault was that the beat wasn't well produced around you and whatnot. But yeah, you know, I thought I'm still gonna puff it though, because it's like, yeah, I just all what I really heard with that more than anything is like, man, you got a whole lot of potential. You got a solid voice. Her voice was strong, bro. It just what that track just wasn't for us, you know. But I'm still gonna puff it just because it's like, yeah, no, man, that was the it was the motherfucking chat's off the chain, man. The chat, bro.
So it's 2 huffs and a puff.
It's 2 huffs and a puff. Go ahead and run that, Nuke. She said, he said she recorded on the Philly Tone.
Look at these comments, bro.
God damn. Yeah, the chat going in. Oh shit.
But don't be discouraged. You know, you want to hear another one.
Please don't. Please don't, because I really man on some real shit. Like, well, I'll chop it up with you and see what you got going on your production side to give a halfway listenable, substandard quality recording. You know what I mean? Your voice was strong enough that it's like, yeah, shit, I'll chop it up with you. I'll send you something and have you sounding fly to the motherfucker on something, but that right there just wasn't it. So I'm only puffing it based off the strength of how solid your voice was. Somebody said the Bluetooth now connected. Like, yeah, you motherfuckers is mean, but that's how it's supposed to be on Blunts and Discussions. Not really mean, but honest. That's how you feel. Lord knows I got some recordings back in the day, bro. I had a karaoke machine. I had the cassette player on one side, playing the cassette player next to it, which you could record. My grandmother got it for me. So I had the little microphone and all that shit. I'm rapping, and it's like it was so you didn't have to play a whole different stereo and then another stereo record. You know what I mean? It was top of the line shit at the time. But yeah, anyway, the microphone broke, bro. I had a set of headphones, man. I'm rapping in this motherfucking microphone with this motherfucker got like 2 inches of duct tape on it. I'm yelling this shit. That's fun.
You do what you gotta do.
And that's Laura Thomas right there. That's legit. That's the one we just listened to. I'm new, but I'm putting in more into the home studio. Yeah, I'm telling you. You know, in this day and age, it's like, yeah, man. You know, why would you bother paying for studio or relying on somebody else to help you get shit done when it's like, yeah, you just what they say, man. If you want it done right, do it your goddamn self. That's the truth. You know, there'd always be some bullshit. So. Well, go ahead and run that. Go ahead and run the Huff. Sorry, Laura.
Was it? Guys, you huffed it also?
It was 2 huffs and a puff.
Yeah, I did, but her voice is strong.
Yeah, her voice is hella strong. You got it, Nuke? Or
shout out that chat right now.
You know what's funny?
Shout out everybody in the chat waiting for the Huff.
Tuned in.
It's going. Hold on. Hold on.
I might as well make my point now, man. Is that every time I've known. Oh, okay. That's fine. It's all right.
Sorry, I did that for a laugh. I did that for the laugh.
No,
like
all
every
right.
time I ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, man. Right when I was about to, do my shit, man.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
There you go. All right, now moving on.
All right. Next artist up is Jay Sin. Track is called Lost.
Huff or Puff, y'all vote in the comments. Y'all hearing it?
Lightly, yeah.
Man, my shit just makes them all up. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Whoa, man, you motherfuckers gotta be perfect.
It sounded good until
Is it a beat? Is it a beat though?
I guess. I had no idea either way.
32 seconds in, just gonna bring the clapping. I'm thinking it's a beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So we got about another 10 seconds before we stop. Yep, we said 1 minute and 30 seconds because that's the God honest truth. Is if you ain't got that shit slapping, bruh, I mean, fam, that was 1 minute and 30 seconds of. It took a long. That shit, man.
Yeah, with a long intro on top of it,
bruh.
That kick was in the country kit.
Yeah, man, I'm just that shit no good.
Yeah, it was nothing. There was nothing interesting.
That wasn't it.
Bro, it was 32 seconds of an intro that you could barely hear, and then here come the clap for another, I don't know, like 19 seconds. But either way, it wasn't hitting either though. So just based on what I heard, that wasn't it for me. I'm gonna have to huff that.
Well, I don't know. Shout out to Bray Six Shava tuning in over here off on this YouTube side. But yeah, I don't know, man. It was just like, it put that post back up. What do you say? Yeah, Fruity Loop Studio beginner beats. I don't know if that's a diss or I don't know if that's the dude that sent it in. I don't know if that's Jason or whatever. But yeah, it sounded like it was beginner beats. But you know what, man? It had a lot of potential. You know what I mean? So I'll say, like, yeah, keep at it, man, and you'll start filling in them gaps. And in 2 years, you keep doing this shit, man, you'll be a beast. Because that wasn't bad at all. It just wasn't it. You know what I mean? And Happy New Year's, everyone, says Edward. And we should, here on Blunts and Discussions, I'm wishing you a Happy New Year, too, also. Should have probably remembered that before we started the show to bring that up.
Yeah.
I knew we were forgetting something.
Yeah.
So we episode of 2023.
Yeah, that's right. First episode of 2023.
So what was the officials on that?
It was I don't know. Nuke's finger's not on the trigger tonight, man. Where you at, man? I'm over here doing multiple things. But you're supposed we knew it was a huff, right? We both huffed it, right?
I didn't think I voted yet.
You had your no smoking symbol up there, but okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Speaks for itself. I'm just saying. Yeah. Kazi?
Yeah.
Huff or Puff?
That's official. 2-1. Sorry.
All right, moving on.
So what was that? Was that a huff?
That's a huff.
Was that 2 or 3?
It was 2 to 1. Huff.
All right. Sorry about that. Go ahead and send another one in. Keep at it.
Yeah, keep at it though. What we got next, bro?
All right. Next up is Young Trauma.
Slow down.
Track is
Slow down. Should I?
You just asked me who we got next up.
No. Yeah, he did. Remember, he sent me a fucking it wasn't from that name. That's what I'm saying. So I gotta find it because I'm already.
Song's called All Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I got that one. Okay.
I think it was Untitled Artist with
Untitled Artist. Yeah, we had to figure it out. Yeah, that's right. So just so everybody knows, when you send shit in, please attach it with your artist name and any relevant information that we ought to know. Well, go ahead, brother. Let's do it. Kazi?
That's Young Trauma. Track is called All Facts.
Huff or Puff, y'all vote in the comments.
Traumatized entertainment, what's up? Cold State. Records that is. 1,000 curries in the trunk, about 3-4 pounds in the backpack. Twin glizzies, both of them got sticks, bitch, you do not lack. On Frogtown, I uplift, aim at your ball cap. Bad bitch, don't shoot trips with dog food in the ass crack. For trauma blood, you know how I'm bumming scud. See a bitch with me, she up for sale, just need a couple hundred. Everything gotta go, ain't no around here moving slow. Bitch, I got that dog, and plus I'm plugged in with the meth and coke. I hit dancing with the devil, trying to buy my kids a home. Baby mama super straight, but steadily tripping off these hoes. I ain't worried about a crumb, you know I'ma keep it player. Shorty fucking with a bum. I'm out here trying to break a scale. Gorilla pimpin', I'ma stay with Ho because I sell them bitches. Cop a chicken, brick a dog, mix it with the fat and all the tax them with it. I'm the reason half the city walking around like zombies. Situation sticky up the blicky, get the clowning. Monte with me, he gon' leave him shitty if I point. 2 for 1s on honey buns was thuggin' in the joint. Soon as I touch down, I bought a scaleway point for point. Hit a lick for 30 bricks and now we out here making noise. Hit my blood is up, I got a pound for a rack. What's your pockets looking like? You want front, then pay me back. I done really took shit down and passed out pounds to the squad. I done really took some trips and flooded those strip with that rough. It's all facts. Okay. Boy, I be lit, then a bitch. Diamonds dancing on my wrist. Double cup, don't let it drip. That's $50 for a sip. I ain't never going broke. Boy, I put pressure on a bitch. I ain't going back to prison if I do somebody snitch. Fuck Ramsey County Jail, tell the CO suck a dick. If you ran under the 5 and in my pot, then you was set. I had Willie pills for 30 plus my boots was getting hit. Boy, I keep 2 poles. I ain't never worried about no bitch cause I got mad hoes. And they in they bag though. Only thing I'm worried about my kids and my cash flow. $1,000 backpack, blicky in the knapsack. Posted on the block with them demons where we don't lack at in Frogtown. Used to sell that Reggie Miller, bloody selling dog now. Got the trap house booming, looking like the dog pound. Sending whole stuff with pit bulls on the Greyhound. That's no cap. Everything I said in this rap I did is all facts. Go. Traumatized entertainment, what's up?
Oh, I hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that, but he was snapping though. Oh, we still on me? I thought we were all talking amongst ourselves.
No, I don't know what happened there. Nuke did some shit.
Nah, man, he was snapping on that shit. It wasn't necessarily my favorite beat, but for what it was and what he did to it, like it all fit for me. So you know, I'm puffing that. I don't know. He was snapping. I'm puffing.
Yeah, his flows were on point as far as like
he's barring.
What's banging nowadays, man, and he's still barring and shit. Yeah, like it's not necessarily my taste profile, but I hear shit like it all the time, and I hear shit like it that's not even as good as this. You know what I mean? Like so, like it's a common style, but for what he's doing, you know what I mean? Like he's doing his own thing. He's definitely got his own style and his own story. You know what I mean? I think he could maybe invest in some fucking more dynamic beats and shit. Like the beat was going, but it had the energy and the right vibe. But it would always be better to have a beat that's really juiced up, you know, accentuating your bars and shit. So, but I'm puffing for sure. I don't you know, other than
I'm gonna puff it. I thought what you were saying, because I thought what you were saying. Yeah, I thought you were barring out, bro. I really did. I also thought that the beat didn't really complement what you were saying. Like you had some shit in there, bro, that kind of like caught me off, like lyrically caught me off guard. Like, oh, that was a good one. A few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, but that beat is like Like, I don't know. It's not that type of beat sounds like I'm looking for a hit or something. I don't know, man. It's like a club thing. Like somebody said they got up and danced. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's got that, man. But that's what I'm saying. To me, it was like the way you were saying it, bruh. Sort of like, yeah, if I'd have had that motherfucking file, man, I'd have put it over a whole different instrumental. We would have added some shit, man, to make that shit sound a little more, I don't know, something. It just like the beat moving as fast as it did, kind of, to me, in my opinion, took away from what you were actually saying. You know, not the tempo, just all the noise and shit in the back. It didn't breathe at all. It was just don't. You know, just
he needed some beat breaks on some of the shit he was saying.
Yeah, man. It was yeah. But I'm gonna puff it.
3 puffs.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
I'm huffing or puffing and puffing.
That's 3 puffs, right?
I was just time stamping. This is a second ago. You're like, no.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Like, bro, like everything we do and say can and will be used against you.
Yeah, it's like fuck.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like, damn, I thought about that too. Like, man, damn, I wish I would have just done that.
We're just gonna be clipping each other every time we want to piss each other off. We just start clipping each other. We're like, yeah, remember
Now I'm gonna get both of you motherfuckers for that shit.
Yeah,
Neither one of you had the software to really do it correctly.
I know.
Both of you motherfuckers for next week.
I got right out the gate as soon as we started. Something happened. I don't remember now.
Yeah,
let's run the official for Young Trauma.
Yes, let's do that.
Young Trauma gets a 3 here. 3.
What was it? The puff? We puffed him, right?
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Sorry, finger was on the trigger there, bro.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Yeah. Well, who's next?
Next artist up is Marlo Mack. Track is called Just Clowning.
Huff or puff, y'all vote in the comments.
Oh yeah. Guess who's back on that motherfucking track? It's Little Bucky, aka El Ontiveros, featuring Marlo Mack. We're just clowning on these fake ass MCs, them studio gangsters. You ain't shit. You could call me a chambers, I'm ready to make you rap contenders surrender, you're just pretenders. You can't challenge, cause that's a bucket will make you lose your balance. You just can't fuck with my freestyle talents. Rhyming is my specialty, and one of these days I'm gonna become a celebrity. Just cruising in a limousine, sucker MCs can't see me, I'm just clowning you wannabes. Everyone knows I'm that Vato Bucky, but they plan on guts. You wanna be straight to get smacked up with the verbs that I use. You get abused, I will see you ways that just ain't the function. I'm always causing massive destruction. I'm like dynamite while I'm erupting, you will disintegrate when you hear my voice bumping. I'm always organized. Now you know you don't wanna fuck with my lyrical rhyme, cause I disfigure faces. Nobody getting in my way of the fit. I could already taste it. I'm elevated to the top, and I'm just clowning as you sucker racy dry. I just keep my flow going, I proceed to rock the spot, and I don't ever stop. I don't ever stop. Yeah, that's right, I'm gonna show you whack ass MCs how us real gangsters do it. I'm just clowning. I'm just clowning. Clowning. Whack ass MCs, I'm just clowning. Clowning. Whack ass MCs, I'm just clowning. Hey yo, Bucky Low, let me show 'em how Marlo Miggity Mac does it, you know what I'm saying? Now this one's going out, tell your bust the MC. You trying to rap and sound like Marlo to the MAC. Couldn't be like me, even if you fucking try. This is Marlo Mac at his best, I ain't never spit no lies. Now, if you never peel the captain, why I feel the need to rap? It don't hurt to speak the truth, look where it got me. Just the other day, heard this Vato spin about doing a motherfucking killing when I knew you since back in the day. Made me laugh and say, God, I'm out that way. You ain't never done nothing, trying to come around with your fake murder friend, acting all good. You ain't never seen the hood, and the only time you're gonna see a drop is when I put it between your eyes and make you realize that rapping ain't your game. Leave it to Marlo Mack and Bucky to do our thing, motherfucker. You punk MCs are in danger because of my bad behavior. There ain't nobody that's gonna save you cause you ain't shit but a hater. I'm gonna show you that I could quickly fade you. And you exhausted because of the knowledge that I'm dropping. There ain't no stopping the seed of funk. Now if you like what you hear, then bump this out your trunk. I'm letting you know that I will never be a punk. I'm just keeping it real, you need to chill. You sucker MCs are just full of fill, meaning I'm dirty, not even where the two could be. You will quickly need to fear just opponents that I dominate. Your whack rhymes, I amputate. They took confetti, now tell me punks, are you ready for me to get inside your brain to drive you insane? You won't be able to ease the pain that I afflict. In my eyes, any other rapper that steals somebody else's rhymes is considered a bitch. So stay the fuck out of my way, because I'm maintaining my my lyrical madness. On the streets to run the microphone. I'm hazardous.
Banner.
I'm just clowning. I'm just clowning.
God damn.
Hey, the banner. Yeah, there we go. Man, I can't remember the last time I heard a track that says "Sucker MC."
Bruh.
Let me just say that right out the gate. I like the beat.
The beat was so fucking.
Kind of.
You like the beat?
I mean, I like the bass line. I wouldn't have did that with the strings and shit, but I just feel like that. Where's the poetry in the writing? You know, that's how I feel. Like it just like sucker MCs, like you know,
That
I
shit
don't know.
sounded like it should have been on the Snowfall series. No,
It had that time capsule feel though. It felt like, I don't know, like 94.
I mean, you almost got to give it credit because, like, if that's what you're going for, that particular sound,
Like fucking nailed it.
man, bro, that was bad, bro. I thought that was fucking terrible, man.
That one just wasn't for me
your
though.
camera froze.
Did it freeze on y'all side?
Yeah,
Oh, that's no good. That helping?
I don't know.
Oh, that's not good.
No, I'm not froze.
We'll
I'm still
take
jamming
you.
Well, I'm about to step
yeah.
out of here and I'll be right back, but I'm going to give it a Huff, automatic Huff. So talk amongst yourself, run some commercials, do whatever you got to do. I'll be right back in about 30 seconds. Okay?
Yeah, all right. See, I'm gonna give it a Huff. That one just wasn't for me. Nuke?
Yeah, man. This shit was dated, man. You give it credit for what it was in capturing a very specific style of rap. You know what I mean?
They did though.
You know what I mean? For that style of rap, that's for sure, like note for note, how you do a song in that style. You know what I mean? But you know, yeah, it's dated. It's hard to say that shit is the hottest shit you ever heard. So we'll have to ride looking good. Sound?
Send something else in. You know, I want to hear some other shit. Let's hear somewhere. You know, maybe you're not clowning. Let's hear something like, you know. Let's just hear another one.
That's just, yeah. Yeah. Give them an idea of what to rap about next.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
probably going to be a diss
Surprise.
song against Blunts and Discussion.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready. Moving on. What we got next?
Next up is Mr. Fresco. Track is called "I Will Always Love You."
Oh, that's unfortunate. Why don't you go ahead and run that globe? Nook, I need you to run that globe real quick. Yeah, run the globe. You know where it's at? Sorry, guys. We got to get back on this shit. I got it. There we go. Oh, shit.
The Blunts and Discussion Show, brought to you by Moldiac.
Man's train. All right. I'm ready, man. Let's do it.
All right. Next up is Mr. Fresco. Track is called "I Will Always Love You."
I will always love you. All right. Huff for Puff, you guys. Vote in the comments. It's the Whitney.
Yeah.
Did this motherfucker really speed up Whitney Houston, bro? You couldn't have. Okay. Never mind.
She's gonna bang. Watch.
my one true love, the one sent for me from the heavens above. You're the one I want, you're the one I need. When I look to the future, you're the one I see. Me and you, a love so true. I'm your man and you my boo. Forever together, I'll last any weather. Stick with me, promise things will get better. Through thick and thin, no matter where we've been. Just me and you, guarantee we're gonna win. Once and for all, we're gonna be happy. If you make me smile, then I will leave you laughing. God, I love that smile. I wanna be with you for a very long while. Till we both pass away, I wanna hold you close. And just so you know,
All right, brother. I guess you have some explaining to do.
I mean, I'm gonna huff it because the mix was terrible and you didn't change the flow pattern, nothing. You weren't even with the beat. I mean, you were on beat, but I'm saying, it just wasn't for me. And that Whitney Houston hook got long, super long, bro. I thought the whole track was about to play for a second before the beat dropped. But go ahead and send us in something next week for Blunts and Discussions. I'd like to hear you on something different. Maybe that's got a little arrangement on it or something. But, this particular one, I'm going to have to huff.
God damn.
I don't think there was no low end either.
Nope, go ahead.
Yeah, man, it was missing a lot. Other than the general concept of making that like a topic and a remix, it could potentially work, but like you got to think there's probably some TikToker out there who has done a better quality sounding remix of fucking Whitney Houston's "I Love You." You know what I mean? That probably sounds really good. So you could make that shit, you could reuse it, but as far as the drums that you put behind it to take from that sample, it was minimum effort put into like producing that beat around that sample and shit. It feels like so I don't know. I didn't like the whole song. Really.
I didn't like the whole song, bro. Something told me, bro, that as long as you made this sample, I just knew you were gonna come on sounding like shit. I just knew it, and sure enough, like he came on with this fucking somebody said Little Rob.
There's
It's summer because in the summer we get down like, oh god, fucking Little. My wife plays that shit in the summer. You guys don't know that song? Nobody?
Yeah.
Summertime? Yeah, I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally can't stand that shit. And I thought that was pretty fucking bad, man. Like I knew it was gonna go there. I just did. I'm sorry, man. That's why I huffed it before you even started rapping, bro. And then when you came on, it was like, bro, you sampled Whitney Houston, man. Probably one of the most strongest songs of all goddamn time. And you turned her into a fucking sped up sample. And then, I don't know, man. And then you brought that. That's all I got to say about that. Sorry. Luke, did you fix that?
I just felt like the flow pattern didn't change through the whole thing. Like it was just the same So I just felt like you weren't riding the beat. You weren't. I don't know.
It was bad. It just was. It was fucking bad. Not saying that you were saying it was bad. I'm just saying, yeah, it was that, bro. I knew it was gonna be fucking bad before the beat dropped. Boy, and as soon as I heard that clap, I'm like, oh man, bro, that's
Well, this comes down to one of those things, man. Like it's still kind of plays to not having your shit professionally recorded. Because part of having your shit professionally recorded, it's not just making sure your mix is right or your volume or your, whatever is there. Someone who can help you is someone who's able to tell you that your delivery could use tightening. somebody to tell you in the studio whether or not that was a good take. And be like, no, you need to run it back because you fucking don't sound like you hiccuped and shit. You like you know, I mean, shit happens where you need an engineer, and you know, I'm not saying whoever engineered it just could have used some more.
The mix wasn't there.
The mix wasn't there. The delivery wasn't there, man. He just sounded old, man. That shit sounded like it was fucking straight out of like 91, bruh. Like that's just.
We should have felt what you were saying. You know, it didn't. It just didn't have no character, man. You know, like it just. Yeah, I don't know. It just sounded like you were reading off the paper instead of like really putting what you were saying into that beat.
Right.
Because that is a strong ass hook. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm trying to feel what you're saying if you coming with all that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I just knew it was coming, man. I heard it before it even like.
I want to hear something else though. So go ahead and send something else in.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't expect much improvement, but you know, hey, that's just my opinion.
So what was the was that 2 out of 3? 3?
No, you huffed it, didn't you, Nuke?
Yeah. Let's see that. Sounds all right.
So is that 3?
Yeah, I'll do it again. Snook's next. Finger's not on the trigger and shit. Here we go. Short huff.
Kill that noise, man.
Shit. Woo! We gonna get the shit now. Shit. Yeah. Shit.
That's the most appropriate huff based on that track.
But a good mix might help what you have there. I mean, I don't know, because off top it was just not a listenable song. And that Whitney Houston, you know, it was long before anything happened with the beat that represented you.
Yeah, and I didn't even think. I mean, part of it was the mix, man. But for me, the most part of it, bro, was that delivery, bro. For me, and it was like, you know what? He had timing, though. I'll give him that. I should have said that. He had timing for the most part. There might have been a couple parts on there. I'm like, I want to set it that way because it sounded like you were like a millisecond too early or too late. You know, you might have to cut a syllable or two. You know, but yeah, man, bro, you know. Somebody, Anthony Mirage says, "No, yeah, facts, man. A lot of the huffs because of the production / producer, or no one telling them any tips, etc." Clear example of this. Obviously, I'm not going to pull it up because some of you guys are over on the FB instead of the YouTube side where you're ought to be. Come on over to the YouTubes, Blunts and Discussions. But what you think about that whole little scene with Dr. Dre and Eazy-E? You know, the Straight Outta Compton movie. That was some real shit. Like, bruh. You're not saying it right. You know what I mean? Like you need to say it with a certain amount of conviction. Like Dre did Eazy-E, remember? You know,
Eazy-E wasn't a good rapper and shit until Dre kind of coached him how it needs to sound to the beat.
Yeah, man. He made a rapper, bro. He really made a fucking rapper, man. Like out of nowhere. When you think about it, like, bro, never rapped a lick in his motherfucking life, bro. Right. It just came up in there and knocked out a whole song with 3 verses, bro. I think it was 3, but they were long as hell. Whole stories, you know. But
I just want to say one more thing on that track is I feel like you layered your vocals and your voice was already deep as shit, so it just made it sound muddy. So it's like if you already that low, you might as well just have that one solid lead and then put your dubs on it or some like higher octave vocals or something to complement certain parts on there or something. You know, it did sound muddy though. So again, that brought it into the unlistenable. So
right.
But yeah, that's all I got to say. Send in another one on Blunts and Discussion.
That's right. We need to start. Yeah, I'm gonna make a commercial tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna Google search some type of fucking letters or envelopes. Like, send your hate mail to bluntsandiscussions@gmail.com. Subject: fuck you guys.
So that was the last one, and I put a star by Young Trauma. So that was my pick of the night.
So
I still like that hook on that Ray Rilla though, that Answers and Echoes. Like,
who got 3 puffs tonight, bro? Who was it?
Ray Rilla with Answers and Echoes got 3 puffs. Young Trauma, All Facts got 3 puffs. Macavina, Pick Up the Phone got 3 puffs, and that's it.
That's what? That's four puffs.
Four. Shout out to all y'all.
Man,
They
straight
got the
up,
three
man.
puffs. And they got the 3 puffs.
Yeah, no, yeah, most definitely. You didn't just make it by the skin of your teeth with 2.
You got the 3.
Which I was thinking, I don't know. I've actually had this kind of running through my mind for a while now, and I was thinking about possibly doing like not really like an award show, but kind of like an award show. Like, yeah, we've talked about it before. Like, let's play the best of the puffs. Let's just see what happens. See if we feel the same then, But maybe having a little congratulations. You are the such and such, and for that, you get a pat on the back.
What's the date today? I'm gonna date this shit because I haven't been doing that.
I don't know. Today's the 3rd. Yep, today's the 3rd. Yeah, shit. It's actually not bad today, but we've had a little bit of weather. So your weatherman here with Kamikaze.
Good evening. I'm Kamikaze here with the local weather report. Oh, so we had about 5 to 7 inches of snow today, followed by another 5 inches tomorrow, totaling somewhere, I don't know, whatever that adds up to.
Jeez, that's terrible to hear. Over to you, Nuke. Actually, I did well, you heard it here, folks. Twisted Insane says the winner, whoever wins, he's going to give him a PS5.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Is that what he said?
We're not there yet.
Well,
yeah.
Twisted Insane says, though. That's his gig.
So
you appreciate the love, love and support.
Well, shit, let's get it together. We'll get this list together and hit them in the next week or 2.
That's right. Gonna have to make some calls here, get some shit happening. But yeah, no, I'm thinking about it. Like, yeah, maybe we can just for the sake of doing it, man. We got the stats on it for going back a while at least. Like who was what. We could certainly pull it up, play the shit, take a judge on it again, talk amongst ourselves, and decide on the Huff or Puff on that. Give us something to do.
That might be a whole 2-hour segment though, because there's probably going to be quite a few.
Well, then we're going to have to come up with some type of rules. Like, yeah, man, you know what? If it's not sold in the first, if it's not sold to us, back to us in the first minute and 30 seconds, then, we must have been high when we puffed it.
Yeah, it happens.
It does happen.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, with the dent in the door.
Just giving a black Nissan Maxima. Look at the motherfucking rims.
Yeah, look at the motherfucking rims. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness, man. That's funny as hell. But yeah, no, man. Well, yeah. So that's it for the blunts and discussions, folks. I see some of you guys sent in some things, but the thing is that before we start the show, part of the reason we have technical difficulties is we always wind up spending like 15 to 20 minutes just telling each other what and who sent in what. Who sent in what song and this and this and that, so we can get the little banners and all that little shit, scrolling across the line like this, at the bottom of the screen. It's just all important, folks. The next time somebody jumps in here on the chat next week, I want somebody to say, man, I really like how you guys are organized. It's obvious that you guys did it before the show started. Pick up the phone by back of some shit like that.
Send in your info along with the wave or MP3, your artist name, because some of y'all forget or something. So we just end up calling you Larry Thomas or whatever your name is. And
yeah. And some of you guys send in, it happens every week. You guys send in YouTube links. And if it's on YouTube, bro, I'm not playing that shit.
Because we're still on Facebook, and Facebook be pulling us over.
Right. Shout out to Gavin, bro. Just in case you ain't heard, bro, we're certainly glad you are here and in the chat, man. But you're probably new to the channel or whatever the hell may have you, but whatever it may have you. And then I'm
got a new profile too, man. You a robot?
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, yeah. Sent in by Laura, legit. Yeah. But just real quick, man, in case you didn't get the memo.
Blunts and Discussions is moving to YouTube every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central.
Yes. We're moving to YouTube.
Blunts and Discussions is moving to YouTube.
Yep, YouTube. Every Tuesday.
Could have just said that.
Well, nobody, I'm the one doing all the fucking talking here, man. You know?
On Tuesday nights.
Last night I did the late night ride, folks. You know, just so some of you guys know, we're kind of spending out doing all types of different shit, man. We're gonna have different things to the channel, to our YouTube channel as far as Blunts and Discussions goes. It'll be all types of shit. It could be Nuke goes live whenever he wants to, doing what he's doing. Kamikaze could go live doing whatever he wants to. We want the channel to grow, and yeah, you know, we certainly appreciate everybody tuning in. But make sure you slide on over to the YouTube side, bro. We definitely appreciate that. I'm missing the okay, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. But you know what I always do around this time is and we're all grateful to Kamikaze allowing us to live stream to his page. You know, so we want to stay in Kamikaze's good graces and shit. I don't need to get yelled at again. But what we do is what I do always, I stick around here and I play some of the snippets of a Kamikaze's up and upcoming album. Unless you guys want to stick around, it's up to you. But we'll go ahead and sign off anyway, the way we do, with saying thank you for tuning into Blunts and Discussions.
Whoa, I think that's my line.
Oh, did it? Was it? God damn.
What happened?
Fuck, man. Okay. Let's try it again. So, yeah, Kazi, if you want to wrap it up.
We got to start from Ride or Nuke. Whoever goes first, we got to go through the names.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Right. So let me get this sign off right. So I'll be sticking around playing some snippets from Kamikaze's up and coming album to stay in his good graces.
Here we go.
Yes, you've been tuned in to Blunts and Discussions, and I'm your bro host, The Ride.
I'm Nuke.
And I'm Kamikaze, and this is Blunts and Discussions.
That's right. And neither one of us have our finger on the trigger for it, right? All right, I got it. Hold on, don't move too quick. Here we go. This is the official one, and I'll be right back to play some classics, some new up and coming classics from the Kamikaze album, My Fall from Heaven. I'll see y'all next Tuesday, everybody, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all take care. God bless.
I already been driven to kill it, been so often think that my mental's the only reason I'm falling. All my negative thinking, I'm headed right for the coffin. I'm exhaling the smoke, it's a lonely road where I'm walking. I really don't feel like talking, so I'm just deep in my thoughts. Ever since I was young, I could tell that something was off. I've been fiending for murder, I thought I murdered them all. I had to battle my habits, my phantoms having the ball. But nobody noticed, I'm a poet hoping to focus that I'ma soak up this life I was given, living the moment. Throwing my middle finger and let it linger, then own the shit on my shoulder. But so many cold and now I'm alone again, ain't been sober, so nobody can tell me nothing, I'm over it. I'm screaming fuck it till it affected my showmanship. Enemies ducking, lucky they wasn't bluffing that moment when I confronted you fuckers, you motherfuckers, I'm phony shit. But it makes no difference, smoking tap on the switches, back to back on the 100 sack with the batch in the kitchen. I spit the facts, I'm old fashioned, I flash on the opposition. You love the fact that I'm rapping cause I am the definition. I get it up, I can get it, we gotta send to survive. Even though at any minute within the blink of an eye, I could be in your position to feel that sinking inside. What am I thinking to myself? I'll be by myself when I die. Red rum, keep it low key, do my dirt, but my lonely. I've heard them, but my hoodie I'm lurking till I murder them all. Red rum, keep it low key, do my dirt, but my lonely. I've heard them, but my hoodie I'm lurking till I murder them all. Murder. Murder. Murder.
You ever hear them real fake sounds, but some will turn around like nothing happened? You ever notice things move around, but most will never take their time to track it? We're living in a real strange world, I'm thinking it would be nice to understand it. You ever notice things move around, but some will turn around like nothing happened?
Woke up from a deep sleep, my dream vivid like 3D. I feel like I'm from another dimension, my demons on a million beat. It's a repeat, telling my niggas it really was different, no weed fiends. Where I seen things, and know my nigga would've been up on it running 3 deep, pushing 6 feet. Grave digger, brain sick under you lame niggas. The rain and thunder put me on my slumber, but I feel wicked with the main hit. It's like I smell the body with some pain thinners. Where I get to looking, but I can't figure like I see a vision in the kitchen cooking and the rookie homie on the gang, nigga. Barracuda with the fangs, with the demon in me switching lanes now. Something in the room changed, no like I feel like I'm in the same house, but I'm brained out. Whenever you wanna come run up the same route, I'm superstitious when I'm on a mission. If you think it's different, you can break out. Getting late now. Finish if I hit the room, everybody disappears. I'm finna meet up with my doom, nothing to say now. If I can hear the left and demon take out, but I never surrender, I pray loud. I'm looking to talk at the space now, trying to beat the devil with the fake smile. Paranormal.
You ever hear them real fake sounds, but some will turn around like nothing happened?
Paranormal.
You ever notice things move around, but most will never take their time to track it?
Paranormal.
We're living in a real strange world.
I fell for the light, like a moth to the flame, blinding and alluring as it may be. For by the light I observed the world of the dark that was the all. For light can never be observed without the presence of darkness, and darkness never truly observed without the light.
In the darkness creeping, when the whole world sleeps, I'll be swimming in the deep end. Tell me demonic for the defense. Started booming you niggas, I'm in the mood cause I eclipse. Shark food for the seasick. Nah, homie, you don't wanna feed if it's needed. If it bleeds, we can eat it. We can take a bloodbath, evil is freedom. I'm sick of being humble for you bitch niggas. I'm a big bull when I gotta get dough with the sick niggas. Don't make me put you on the hit list, cause I can run your pockets off and shit niggas. I find peace in a dark room. Spark up, feed the beast with your cartoons. Park it, get the heat, then I'll smart you. Run the streets with a sweet piece of the heart too. I night crawl with the hellhounds. When the venom I spit, niggas get little when I'm hellbound. I'm taking everything and nailed down. And with the rhythm I kick back in the wind, I won't fail now. Set sail to another dimension, I'm on another level, I'm ready to die. Summon every demon that's in me, every enemy, my vicinity. Everybody can get a different ride. It's a mass homicide now. Lie down if you don't wanna die now. Hide out outside, cut the lights out. Cry now, put both the nigga eyes out. Bye now, for real, that's brain. I feel no pain. Lord, have I gone insane? I know I've committed a sin again, no I'm not innocent. I bring the balance to faith. What's up with that darkness? Darkness.
In the darkness was eternity. The world that was a void. Eternal existence of infinite possibilities.
Darkness.
When your light came, it brought forward to my shape. And when your creations could see me for what I am, I became the reason they pray.
What is the light without darkness? The broken are the more evil. I fell from the light in the darkness, and I'm left with no one to call. I might have to kill one.
Shouldn't have did that. Never mind. That backfired. Is this shit working, man? Y'all hear any music, man? Something new I've been working on. Oh, it just loops. I'm slowly learning this motherfucking StreamYard, you guys. But just so you guys know, as I mentioned earlier in the shout out to Edward, bro. I appreciate it, man. I certainly appreciate it, man. You know, we strive to do something different, man. You know what I mean? We really do. But just so you guys know, man, I am doing the on this Blunts and Discussions channel. I'm gonna be doing the late night ride. I'll be talking about different things, man. I'm trying to get some interviews up on here. So yeah, I'd like to do some interviews and ask some questions. You know what I mean? Have a discussion right here on Blunts and Discussions with the late night ride. But I'll probably be doing this tomorrow night, man. So y'all are available. So y'all do. That's relying on you guys. That's relying on the chat. I'll put the goddamn the StreamYard link in the chat, man. All you got to do is hit the StreamYard link, man. You'll be right up on here on YouTube with us. You got some questions you want to ask, whatever. We're doing that shit like motherfucking old Donahue and Jerry Springer and shit. Like, you got a question, ask your question, okay, boom. You know, yeah. But no, I'll probably be doing it around 11-ish or something like that. I tried it last night. I bombed the fuck out, man. It was bad. I started off strong, man, but you know what? When you don't have anybody to bounce off of, if Kamikaze ain't here, if my brother Nuke ain't here, yeah, it's tight. It's tight. Start searching for shit to do and all that shit, and it's just like, no, man, I'm gonna have to get my programming right, man. So I ain't just sitting on here looking like an asshole like I did last night. You know what I mean? But
Some cold shit.
Yeah, it is some cold shit. It is some cold shit, man. But you know what I mean? Shit, I just figured, fuck it, man.
Okay, let's do it.
But then I got about fucking, I don't know, maybe 16, 17 minutes in, bro. And I'm like, bro, let me out the car.
Dope. Let me out.
Straight up, man. Because I'm talking about, bro, the shit hit the motherfucking fan.
Shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah, man. Straight up, bro. I'm like, I'm looking cool and trying to hold it together, but inside I'm screaming like a motherfucker. I'm like, where the fuck is everybody at? Nobody's on this motherfucker. Nobody's tuning into this shit, man. I'm feeling under pressure. And then they started showing up. And I'm like, man, bro, this yeah, man, it was tight on me, man. I'm like, God damn, I'm looking like motherfuckers thinking I'm just wasting their fucking time, you know what I mean?
Don't waste my motherfucking time.
Yeah, man, like what the fuck was that?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Bruh, yeah, I was just going through it. I was going through it like a motherfucker, bro. Like Ric Flairing and shit. I was doing a Ric Flair moment in my head, bro. Like, woo!
Whoa! Shit!
Yeah, buddy, I'm talking about depression was on like a motherfucker. Like, God damn.
God damn.
But I held it close, and I did, I tried to push my way through it like a motherfucker rock.
I was strong as I could be. I go around.
But yeah, it was tight. It was a rough one. But I'm committed to it, man, because you know what? Persistence pays. The chat moving too fast, man. I can't catch up on it, man. But yeah, it was rough, man. It was rough doing it by myself and not having anybody to bounce anything off of. So from Blunts and Discussions to the late night ride on the Blunts and Discussions channel, bro. If you ever feel like you want to chime in, man, and just stop through, say what's up, and make sure you're contributing to the conversation, man, hit the link, slide on in, and and hop on and holler at us, man. But yeah, last night, bro, that shit was fucking sad. Bro, I just couldn't wait to get the
fuck out.
Like, man, I'm saying shit like, man, I'm hoping somebody laughing, feeling like motherfuckers looking.
Right.
I'm talking about my whole motherfucking show was Huff like. But you know what? I'm not gonna quit the shit, man. And that's the goddamn truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Cause like my man Jack the Mac Ripley told me, bro, when he slid me a pack of Camel 9 filters and shit and said some G shit to me, bro. It's like, yeah, man, I ain't never gonna quit. Yeah. Y'all hear that, man. But anyway, do I got something else? I don't think so, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it on up for Blunts and Discussions tonight. We certainly appreciate everybody coming through. Please like and share the page. Like, subscribe, and share the page, man. Share the channel, because we really want to get off of other social media platforms, man. We really want to get off of other people's social media platforms and do our own thing. You know what I mean? Damn. For some reason, I thought I wasn't going to pop back up on camera, but here I am. I guess I'm not ending as fast as I thought I would. No, man. Shout out to Edward, man. Yeah. No, I'm not going to quit, bro. And believe me, man, there's been enough times, man. This shit is not easy, man. It seems like it should be, like, and I don't know if we make it look easy or not, man, but it's like, it's not, bro. it's just not easy. Even doing it once a week, man. I'm about to try to start diving into this shit every day, man. You know, and yeah, man. So, but man, damn, I almost feel like a complete asshole. I didn't run any motherfucking commercial brands tonight, and I will on my way out. This episode and every other episode, for the fact of the matter, this is sponsored by Moldy's and Moldiac. You guys have a good night. See you next Tuesday. Blunts and Discussions.
I remember when I was a young man. When it came to the ladies, I was running through them. But then I made the ultimate mistake and I got married. Damn, what the hell was I thinking? Every time I look at my wife, I want to crawl inside of a liquor bottle. And that's exactly what I do. I've been drinking Moldiac for the last 17 years. Moldiac. A man's drink. A smooth cognac that'll light your chest on fire. And make you forget how much of a bitch your wife is.
That's right, baby. Mm-hmm. Come on, you.
Yeah, I'm trying. Hang on. I'm trying.
That's it. Again. You know what? I can't do it. I just can't. You should have got a Moldy's.
Erectile dysfunction damaging your love life? Try Moldy's, the new revolutionary alcoholic drink that makes you stand up and be somebody. This drink contains alcohol. Side effects may include diarrhea, vomit, rash, heartburn, blue balls, rectal bleed, loss of memory, diabetes, and atrophic vaginitis. Moldy's does not protect against STDs. Consult a doctor if you show any of these symptoms.
Oh, ooh, that was great. Pass me a Moldy's.
Moldy's.
Thanks, Moldy's.